welcome back to the Basement Gun Shop. So, Saturday night I posted the video of me Duracoating all the parts for my 80% AR build, and I'm hoping you're as anxious to see how they turned out as I am to get the whole thing together. Well, here she is. This is, your buffer tube, castle nut, upper and lower receiver, and fore end, all Duracoated, all nice and pretty. And I just slapped them together. I mean, there's no springs or detents holding the pivot and takedown pins in. Just a screw holding the pistol grip on there, and that's just there for contrast to show you, give you an idea of how it's all going to look when you have the normal black magazine release and safety and the phase 5 extended bolt release lever and the trigger guard. I think I'm going to leave the trigger guard black. So that's pretty much it. And I'll zoom in on that and give you a better look at it. Actually, let's do that right now. Okay, so you have the buffer tube, the upper and lower, and the Midwest Industries fore end. They came out looking wicked good. I'm really happy with the way they came out. One thing I couldn't do was I couldn't cover up that American flag. So when I was Duracoating the upper receiver, I taped it off. You might have seen a bit of blue tape in the video. It was only there for a short second, but I taped it off, and I couldn't cover it up. And actually, I'm kind of glad I didn't, because it actually looks pretty good with that black spot on the upper receiver. And I've also got, which is the reason for this video, a finished parts list. I keep reminding myself that I've said a number of times, if you were building this rifle on a budget, I didn't say I was. So let's run down the full parts list with shipping, and it'll tell you exactly what I'm out. Okay, Magpul MOE buttstock 5110. The buffer tube, buffer, spring, and castle nut came as a kit, 5195. The sling mounting plate right here from Troy Industries, 4034. The pistol grip, which should be here in the next couple days, along with a much larger order, pretty much everything in that one order to finish this. It's a Mako pistol grip, 2215. The handguard, fore end, Midwest Industries 18286. I also ordered a Magpul angled foregrip for this. I've seen them, I think they look pretty cool. I'm going to try one out. What the hell? It's only another $30.01. And I'm actually reading this without my glasses. I'm surprised. Let's see. The Aero Precision upper receiver, 7337. The ejection port cover from Black Rain Ordnance, 1708. The ejection port cover hinge pin, $1.18. The hinge spring, $1.05. And the little C-clip that goes on there, 92 cents. The forward assist assembly, I forgot that price. I think it was like 18 something, so another 20 bucks. So just add that into the grand total I give you at the end. I forgot to transfer it over to the spreadsheet here. Gunfighter charging handle from Bravo Company for carbine length gas systems was $44.95. I actually had to change the barrel. It's no longer a Yankee Hill machine. The barrel I needed with the gas block, the gas piston system, needs a .750 outside diameter at the gas block. Unfortunately, Brownells was gonna back order that barrel on me, so I had to go to Bravo Company for it. So that barrel was $239. The flash hider, muzzle brake compensator. I told you earlier I was ordering another Jerry Michalek compensator muzzle brake, and that was $35.71. The barrel nut was $860 because this takes a standard barrel nut, and the one that's on there now, one of the little divots, whatever you want to call it, one of them is chewed up from when I was taking it off. The wrench slipped on me and it bent the pin over, so I don't want to use that one on a brand new build. So it's getting a brand new barrel nut, and like I said, $860. The gas piston conversion kit, $299.99. The bolt is from failzero.com. It is boron nickel treated. If you know anything about metal hardnesses and rust resistance, nickel and boron are probably at the top of the list. So that bolt from failzero.com, ordered through Brownells, was $80. The lower receiver I got from gunpartsplus.com, oddly enough. You've heard me mention them before, and that was $93.95. The lower parts kit I ordered from Stag with the ambidextrous safety, so the lower parts kit was $82, and that includes a whole host of stuff. All the springs and D10 pins, pivot and takedown pins, trigger spring, disconnector spring, hammer spring, safety, and the detent and spring for the safety. So that's all included in the lower parts kit. And the bolt stop lever from Phase 5 Tactical is $45.52 for a grand total of, drum roll please, $1,401.47. This rifle was put together with 7 separate orders. Ordered from Brownell. Brownells has the NRA Roundup program going, so you just add an extra buck there. You know what? If I'm spending $700, it's kind of cheap not to slap a buck on for the NRA. So I did that with 2 orders from Brownells. The grand total for shipping across the orders was $61.85, which raises the grand total / cost of the rifle up to $1463.32. So there you have it. That is pretty much what it's going to cost me to put all this together. I did not include the cost of the Duracoat for this. I do Duracoating as kind of a side business. So I did not include that. I had some Ergo Dark Earth laying around. I used up the last of that, and then used 2 ounces or so of the stuff that I ordered. Here we go, of the stuff that I ordered specifically for this build. All in all, it's all done. The roll pins, the roll pins for like the forward assist, for the, let's show you the other side here, the roll pin for the bolt stop. They all come with the lower parts kit. And actually the forward assist assembly that I ordered, which like I said was about $20, that comes with its own roll pin, so I've just got an extra because I did not order an upper receiver parts kit. I just ordered the parts for the upper receiver because I wanted that engraved ejection port cover that says "Let It Rain." Other than that, all I really have to do when the parts come in is add them to the gun, and then I'm ready to rock and roll. So I do have a Vortex Strike Fire optic on order that should also be here this week. I got a real good deal from Palmetto State Armory. And you know what else I didn't include on there? I didn't include the $200 for the Black Diamond sights. So take that $1,400 total and bump it up to $1,600. I got a real good deal on the Vortex Strike Fire from Palmetto State Armory. It's coming with another rear flip-up sight. And I think it was like 150 bucks. I didn't include that in the cost of the overall build. So after I post this tonight, take it upstairs, edit it, and post it, it's going to be an easy night. I'm going to put my garbage out because it's garbage night, and then I'm going to relax with a nice frosty adult beverage, which you can probably see sitting right here behind me. And I'm going to take it easy for the rest of the night and just try not to be too anxious for my parts to come in so I can complete this build. After that, once the build's shot, I'm going to take a weekend day and I'm going to take my Model 8T with the sight mark optic I have on the Model 8T. I'm going to take that out and slide it in, do a video and a review on that, see how it holds zero, see how it functions, see how easy it is to sight. And I'm going to reset the iron sights on my 8T because I don't remember what I have them sighted in for. So we'll shoot them. And of course, I'm going to mount that Vortex Strike Fire on here, and we're going to take this out and we're going to shoot this for the first time ever. One of the things about building your own gun is, you know, you buy a gun, you lock the bolt back at the gun shop when you're looking at it, and you take your finger and run it across that bolt, and there's carbon on it. That's because that gun was fired before it left the factory. So one thing about shooting something you built is you really get to shoot it for the first time. And it can be a little nerve-wracking if it's the first one you ever built. You know, there's a lot of chamber in that pressure, or a lot of pressure in that chamber. Woo! And it can be a little nerve-wracking. So we'll be shooting this for the first time on camera when I take it to the range. I have no doubts that it's going to function, but you know, you never know. I could have something misaligned or mistorqued or whatever when I actually put it together, because I got to pull all this apart to complete the build. I'll be pulling this off just to build the lower parts kit, so I have nothing but the receiver to work with in my way. Nothing in my way but the receiver to work with when I'm building it. So there it is. There's the finished product from the Duracoat video on Saturday. Paul, it is coming together real nice. One of my subscribers put a post up on there. He's like, wow, that looks great. Can't wait to see it when it's done. And he's pretty much the reason I'm doing this right now with these parts right here, because Paul, I gotta tell you, I'm jonesing to see this thing when it's done and take it out and shoot it. So later this week, hopefully the parts will be in and we can start putting this together. When I do that, I am going to add some links to a site that has exceptional videos on building your own AR-15. They have it done in a more studio environment, and they have better camera angles than I think I'm going to be able to have when I'm building this. So I'm trying to show you everything, my whole process, step by step, and give you all the ins and outs and the unexpected stuff as well. But this is a more professional quality build, and I'll be providing you with those links to those. It's two websites, two web pages on the same site, and I believe it's DIYtactical.com, but don't quote me on that. But they have an excellent 8 or 10 part series of building an AR with a 14.5-inch barrel. Now they're doing gas and gas operated, not gas piston, but still, it gives you everything you need to know. It's a wonderful set, a wonderful series of videos. If they were marketing it on a DVD, I'd say buy it. But, you know, you can see them free online and refer back to them at any point in time, and it's a wonderful help. I wish they had that when I started building ARs. I had to call my local gunsmith every 5 minutes, every time I had a question. But, you know, that was a long time ago, and the internet wasn't as prevalent as it is now. So, That's it for right now. Just short, sweet, to the point. What I've got planned, what I plan on putting in the videos, and that's it. So, thanks for watching the Basement Gun Shop. You like the channel, like it, subscribe, even better. If you have comments, if you have questions, by all means, please leave them below in the comments. And until next time, stay safe and keep shooting.